Welcome to AmA Media.2.0. I hope you find here what you were looking for. Thumbs up the video, share and subscribe if you haven't yet. Now let's get it. Enjoy. Electronic engineering. White noise is also used to obtain the impulse response of an electrical circuit, in particular of amplifiers and other audio equipment. It is not used for testing loudspeakers as its spectrum contains too great an amount of high-frequency content. Pink noise, which differs from white noise in that it has equal energy in each octave, is used for testing transducers such as loudspeakers and microphones. Computing. White noise is used as the basis of some random number generators. For example, Random.org uses a system of atmospheric antennae to generate random digit patterns from sources that can be well modeled by white noise. Tinnitus treatment. White noise is a common synthetic noise source used for sound masking by a tinnitus mask. White noise machines and other white noise sources are sold as privacy enhancers and sleep aids, see music and sleep, and to mask tinnitus. The Marpac SleepMate was the first domestic-use white noise machine built in 1962 by traveling salesman Jim Buckwalter. Alternatively, the use of an FM radio tuned to unused frequencies, static, is a simpler and more cost-effective source of white noise. However, white noise generated from a common commercial radio receiver tuned to an unused frequency is extremely vulnerable to being contaminated with spurious signals, such as adjacent radio stations. Harmonics from non-adjacent radio stations, causing electrical equipment in the vicinity of the receiving antenna interference. Or even atmospheric events such as solar flares and especially lightning. Work environment. The effects of white noise upon cognitive function are mixed. Recently, a small study found that white noise background stimulation improves cognitive functioning among secondary students with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, while decreasing performance of non-ADHD students. Other work indicates it is effective in improving the mood and performance of workers by masking background office noise, but decreases cognitive performance in complex card sorting tasks similarly. An experiment was carried out on 66 healthy participants to observe the benefits of using white noise in a learning environment. The experiment involved the participants identifying different images whilst having different sounds in the background. Overall, the experiment showed that white noise does in fact have benefits in relation to learning. The experiments showed that white noise improved the participants' learning abilities and their recognition memory slightly. Mathematical definitions. A random vector, that is, a vector-valued random variable, is said to be a white noise vector or white random vector if its components each have a probability distribution with zero mean and finite variance, and are statistically independent. That is, their joint probability distribution must be the product of the distributions of the individual components. A necessary, but, in general, not sufficient, condition for statistical independence of two variables is that they are statistically uncorrelated, that is, their covariance is zero. Therefore, the covariance matrix R of the components of a white noise vector W with n elements must be an n by n diagonal matrix, where each diagonal element ρ is the variance of component Y. And the correlation matrix must be the n by n identity matrix. If, in addition to being independent, every variable in W also has a normal distribution with zero mean and the same variance too, W is said to be a Gaussian white noise vector. In that case, The joint distribution of W is a multivariate normal distribution. The independence between the variables then implies that the distribution has spherical symmetry in n-dimensional space. Therefore, any orthogonal transformation of the vector will result in a Gaussian white random vector. In particular, under most types of discrete Fourier transform, such as FFT and Hartley, the transform W of W will be a Gaussian white noise vector, too. That is, the n Fourier coefficients of W will be independent Gaussian variables with zero mean and the same variance too. So AmA thanks you for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Grant AmA until the next video. Peace and much love to all. So lobby.